you see the devil's tricks, man, you know, you got to confront it, or you have to which most of the time, for some reason, that doesn't happen. But I think that has a lot to do with, you know, the destruction part of it. Like I said, when I was young, you know, I mean, growing up in karate, you spar, you work out and all that, so it's not no big deal to fight nobody. You know, you did that in karate class always. And I had probably, if not one of the hardest teachers in the world, that push you for real. So I was able to fall in that trap that, by the grace of God, I'm not in jail for life or incarcerated where I'm not able to move and waste my time like that. But I feel that regardless of, a lot of time has been wasted for sure. And it's done purposely. Once you pay attention to the signs of the ignorance, it's amazing. You know, when you try to line it up on straight ball, who would have ever thought that you would have had people that would be a part of a 5-star situation or a Fortune 500 company that fed them, and 30 years later, 40 years later, you give up all the trade secrets to make sure that you are secure. That is powerful. I think that I kind of was able to lay that out in a perspective that would be understood, or have an understanding of it, the knowledge of it, Yeah, I think, you look and see, but they have this plan. They already know who's what and what's what. Just like every single time of every single situation of people that I've saw since before me, I seen the exact thing occur. It don't matter how much right they have done, because they already documented the wrong, and it was for sure going to be used against them. When I went into the ministry and to see that the amount of ignorance or destruction that was there for the belittling of my existence, which is my name, my background, my people, things, and what they will do is go get the person right next to you to kill you. They don't have no problem with that because they always got a deal that makes sense. You know? Always. You know? I've seen more people die in the past 30 years that it's been amazing. Like, wow, look at this, man. And you never will be able to see it unless you open your eyes. You will never be able to see it unless you give yourself time. It depends on which level you're on too, though. Me being able to see war from get-go. No, taught how to defend, protect, respect, and be the best that you can be, right? Then you go and get into another stage of life, say 12 to 21, I'll say that. And you like, wow. You think it's fun, or you think it's okay when, you know, it's like, wow, you know, because things could have been a lot worse than what the outcome was 50 million times, right? And you like, wow, look at that. But in the midst of it, you know, you really not understanding it, that it's there to destroy you. You know how many people I know, or dudes I know, from here to LA that have made sure that they lost time early in life, which you like, man, golly, it seemed like you got to go through that in order to even expound, regardless of, you know, which is not true because I'm seeing it. But what I'm seeing that's really prospering, or what I'm seeing that is really being in a better situation, isn't the person that is staying solid to the game or trying to make sure that you go through life that would be pleasing to God, you know, in certain aspects. It's not what I'm seeing, right? I'm seeing more destruction, confusion, things that are there to waste your time, as well as distort your thinking in a positive aspect, I should say. You know? But it's people living, you know, okay. And it's people that's coming from all over the world that can be handpicked to destroy you and your family. Now, when the aspects of the destruction comes to your people, it's all on the teaching. Everybody's taught differently, and that comes from, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. Most of the time, it can be very disruptive in the construction of family building. A family could have so many different links to it, like a website or something, or it's like the exact same thing pretty much, but I don't know why I said a website, but it has so many different links that connects to that, to bring it alive or have an understanding of it. It's just like the body of Christ. I mean, you got many people that have different gifts and talents and skills and things of that nature that completes the whole body, right? Which is just life, and when you seen war, then you understood how to fight war, then you understood how to deflect war, then you were able to understand how to shift from war. It's something. But when you see it double all the way back to the same thing you saw when you was from 12 to 21 years old, you like, golly, when does maturity play a part? When does the acts of maturity play a part? You gonna play games, but that's the way it is, man. I was just speaking about when I was, about my youngest son's mom. I was talking about changing my son's name and all this stuff. I don't even know how we parted, right? But that's just life, I think after when he was about 6, I knew I would probably never see him again. You know what I mean? And then when about 10, it got strange with the disrespect. About 15, it got real strong, the disrespect. And all the way up till 20 years old, like, wow, this is amazing, but I saw it before. I saw it with a father and a son, where the father had nothing but love for this kid. But from him being right there next to his mama and being able to see that feedback and what's coming from the mother's mouth, it became transferable right into the spirit of the child. And I saw it. I saw it firsthand. It was amazing. And because I know the love that this dad had for his kid, my uncle and his son. You know what I mean? I was around. So, and he didn't have the opportunity, truthfully, to move forward in their relationship once he parted. You know, however it played out and time took its course. But I don't know. Do you think my uncle probably said, "Hey, well, you know, make sure this dude go through that. I went through it," or make sure this girl go through that because I went through it. And I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of different things that I have never said that I would want someone else to go through, especially my children or any of my family members, just because I went through it. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. But, you know, maturing in life has a lot to do with how things will turn out in life. I wish I had a dictionary or something to really get the definition of maturing, you know? Oh, excuse me. This food is no joke out here too, man. I went to the store and I remembered this is what I was gonna speak about. I'm gonna tell it on a whole nother story, man. And it tripped me out, man, because I seen exactly what's going on with that, you know. But I'm gonna tell that Ralph's and different things of that nature. I'm gonna tell that story next.